I tested the Cummins CMN 5000W inverter on a backup power setup for an off-grid cabin. It's a modified sine wave inverter, not ideal for sensitive electronics, but surprisingly stable under mid-loads. I ran it through a basic LC low-pass filter, just to see how it would behave with noisy loads like a 775 motor. That's when I noticed something strange. There was a faint oscillation. Very low frequency. It appeared only when I placed an old ferrite wound coil near the setup. I wasn't even connecting the coil, just placing it nearby. Then it got weirder. A 5-volt LED, sitting on a breadboard, no power connected, began pulsing. Not steadily. Just flickering at irregular intervals, in sync with something. Now, this inverter is rated for 5000 watts continuous. It's built to handle a heavy load. But the side effects, especially in these near-field interactions, raise a few questions. Technical specs are available in the official datasheet. I got mine from Amazon, haven't pushed it past 100 hours yet, so do your own testing. But here's the thing, this isn't the first time I've seen something like this. Years ago, I found a schematic online. It used a snap-off transistor, paired with a feedback coil. The circuit booted itself, no external power to start. That file? It vanished within 2 hours of being posted. Some might say it's noise. Or ghost voltage from a ground loop. Maybe. But when you've watched a 12-volt motor spin for 3 straight days off a dying battery, without stopping, you stop assuming everything is explainable. No, I won't post that schematic here. If you still believe today's electrical systems are as efficient as they claim to be, you'll probably sleep just fine tonight. But if not, keep listening. The intended use for this inverter is simple: power your fan, your pump, your off-grid lights. But why have I seen engineers, mostly from Eastern Europe, strip out the sine wave board and replace it with hand-soldered RC feedback loops and strange vintage diodes? If you've ever wondered why so many self-running generator designs vanish from forums after only a few hours, you're not alone. Some things are no longer taught in engineering school. But they still exist. Quietly. They call them self-powered generators. Feedback-driven oscillators. Pulse charging circuits that seem to gain energy when disconnected. I'm not saying it's free energy. But I will say this, there's a class of circuits that produce energy on demand. No solar. No wind. No combustion. They tap into something else. Something old. Something we're told doesn't work, because it's not supposed to. I'm not linking a product here, but if you still know how to read a vintage schematic. If you remember what a Tesla coil sounds like before it's grounded. Then I've left a token. Right here. Pause, just look for the star. Don't click it if you think everything important has already been discovered. But if you've ever built a pulse charger for a lead-acid battery, and watched the voltage climb after disconnecting it, then maybe, just maybe, you already understand. Because some technologies don't disappear. They just wait for someone awake enough to switch them back on.